There's a specific reason I chose this place, Trinity College, to make this next video. Because look at all the gardeners. They're going to believe what they're told in here, and they're going to believe it's the truth. The facts of the history of Ireland. The Roman Catholic Church hid the fact that Callaghan and his sons drove the Roman army out of Britain and then took over and ruled Britain from the rocket castle on the hill of Tara. They say the hill of Tara, they hide the rocket castle. Callaghan is out that they cannot stand. So he should not lift a tool upon a stone. He's the Viking, the High King. He went around burning down all the rock holes churches, anything that you carve a stone upon and steal your life force. See, they used to live for a long time, they did, but slowly but surely the rock holes and their empire drove them back because they adopted the ways of the rock holes. Now these people are going to be in here learning all these lawyers in college, and they're going to keep them with a mind control, and they're going to be in 30 or 40 grand debt when they come out, and then they're going to pay that back and get a mortgage, and they're going to be happy in their stupid little cocoon of lawyers, whatever it is. Now when you walk into this place, I have evidence, written evidence, that they actually tell you lawyers on purpose. So what happened was, I had King Callaghan, he killed Bryan, but real as far as I can make out. He was the High King, and because the Roman Catholic Church, now remember the Romans, we're always fighting with the Romans in my family, and we always tried to back, we're the tribe of Benjamin, we're God's arm against the Roman Empire and against the bastards that do the rock hole thing and feed Moab, Cain and his Leas, take your life force and fill the fountain of youth for the gods. That's where they get their youth from. Youth, life force through the rocks. That's what keeps them alive, they're vampires. But anyway, if you watch that film, Troy, and what's his name, the demigod, he goes, the gods envy, man. God, they envy us, they need us. So anyway, Callaghan and his sons, they chased the Picts. They chased the Picts into their house, sued them after they defeated the Romans, and the Picts sued for peace. And then we spread Christian teachings, not Roman Church teachings. See, the Roman Catholic Church is just another extension of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire are pagans. They worship a pagan dictator and a pantheon of pagans. So when you look at when you look at the pagan gods, the pagan deities, they shift around, they do. They give Moab wings that he may flee, because God says, whatever they set themselves up, like they set themselves up in Tyre, and God said, my ancestor Athelstan, Callaghan, Alexander, Ezekiel the prophet, to ruin their shit, pull down their empire, and then they had to move. Sometimes they'll be in Mesoamerica building pyramids over there, and then they'll have to shift over there. Sometimes they'll be over in one part of the world. But now man is so prolific, and it's the end of days, that we know the game is up. We still have die-hard pagans who sold their souls, and they're actually called tares. They're a hybrid race. They look like me and you. They look exactly like me and you, but they're not like me and you, because they're a hybrid race of called tares. They're tares amongst the wheat. We have to remove them tares, the filth from amongst the daughters of Zion. That's what the Lord says. There's a few objectives we have to set forward, and these are the plans we have to go for, and these are the main parameters of our mission. They're our mission statement. One, most importantly, is to remove the filth from amongst the daughters of Zion, because when you breed with the filth, you breed a 13th tribe. Not like when you breed with another tribe and you have a half, what do they call the mixed race child now, or a half caste kid, or whatever you want to call him. That's just human interbreeding. There's another race, they're called the 13th tribe. God hates them. The sword is upon them. They're no good to know, because they're of the bloodline of the fallen children of Cain, and they have to be removed from amongst the children of men. Not one of these pricks in here, these rock holes, look, it's all about the rock holes. Not one of them in here will tell you that. And if you do, and you know it's true, because they're probably tares. Jesus says there are tares amongst the wheat. A tare is a hybrid serpent, a dadan and all stuff like that. They're not mentioned. God hates them. He says, I have hate. He said he would bring the calamity of Esau. And what God said about Esau is, I hate Esau, he said. I hate Esau, because Esau sold his inheritance for a bowl of soup or some shit like that. He was and anyway, these are just getting told lies. All the people in here are getting told lies. Become a new creature in Christ. You're no longer a human being. See, these people, they will remain humans and they will remain slaves if they continue to listen to these freaks that are teaching them lies in here. They will remain humans. They won't become a new creature. They won't become a new man in Christ. They won't become the redeemed of the Lord, the holy people that people saw out as city not forsaken. They'll just be a bunch of muppets. They'll stay muppets. We were born into muppets. We have inherited lies from our fathers. Anything you've learned from the Catholic Church or any of your religions is lies. Because Satan is Cain and all of these people. They led the whole world astray. They led everyone astray. They led the Sikhs astray, the Catholics, the Protestants, the Hindus, anyone you can think of. They're the religions. The truth is not a religion, the truth is the truth. It's no more or no less than the truth. That's what it is, the truth. And it will set you free. Religion won't set you free. Trinity College won't set you free. Oxford University won't set you free. None of these places will set you free. Cambridge University, they won't set you free. They'll keep you a slave. The first thing they'll do is they'll get you into debt, and then you'll owe loads of money. And then one day, some mad cunt like me, not mad, some different person, someone like me will turn up with an army and destroy all this and burn all this to the ground and wreck all this and pull it down and wreck the kingdom of the Rockhorse and the empire of the Rockhorse, and they'll be standing there like that with your hand on your mouth, gobsmacked that your whole little bubble's after being burst, and there's nothing you can do about it because we're on God's mission, you know. Can I hear me? I've got loads of vatos and essays and homeboys and all sorts. I've got connects to get the corrects, and then we'll start jumping all over your girlfriends and your sisters, even probably your mum, and making them have babies for us, and you'll be standing there with your bollocks in your hand and you'll say, what happened? And they'll be either telling you in here that you were picking their nose, but really they were sticking their finger up your asshole. Put it bluntly, you know. So what can I say? And apparently we don't even live on a globe. We live in a dome. Because all of these things, and what they're telling you in here, conventional wisdom, is it? Well, how about some conventional weapons? That'll shut them up quick enough, huh? He who controls the army, because it's a police state now. We're not looking at a police state. I can guarantee you at some point in the future this won't be a police state, it will be a military state. It's run by the Milesians. The Milesians are the sons of Ishmael, the mighty men of renown, and we are military men, and we're not nice to our enemies. And we're male, so we're male, alpha male, we're wolves. We're not women haters. We just don't let women rule over us. You can't call the police when we rule and say, oh, I think this fella has said something that's upsetting me and I don't like the tone of his voice. I'm going to call 999 or whatever number it is. I'm going to call the police and have him arrested because I'm having a bad day and I'm in my period and he's really pissing me off, and I'm just going to call him. None of that. Nah, that's down the road. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of fucking women in this country and in the country next door in Britain that are going to find things very difficult because of the attitude they've adopted, because of places like this where the old daughters are gathered. Greedy old daughters, the Lord calls. See the owl there, look. See, they're telling you, they're rubbing it in your face. They're rubbing it in your face because they haven't taught you about it. They know about it and they're mugging you off by putting the owl everywhere, look. They're saying, greedy owl daughters, selfish daughters. That's what owl means in the Bible. That's you lot who they're teaching lies to. Everything you are investing in here is of no value in the future when men like me take over. It means absolutely fuck all because it's all lies. And I don't have any currency. Lies have no currency with people like me. Or the value. I know what I'm on about because I've studied the truth. And if I find a lie, I throw it away. I don't embrace it. I say, well, it sounds better and it'll be easier and better for me if we embrace the lie and just pretend that it'll all go away. It won't go away. I won't go away. The Lord is definitely not going away. The only thing that's going away is the Dan and Apartheid Republic.